Coming up to the dish
Batting
for
third,
Montgomery,
the left
number
fielder,
77.
Jamie
First and third with nobody out. A dangerous situation for the defense. There goes the runner. This one in for a strike.
0-1.
Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Digging in at the
Batting
dish for the
fourth,
Clingstones,
the catcher,
Moss.
number 4.
Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. No hits over the last 5 games. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. The 0-1 offering. Swings through it. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. Got it. 2 down. 1 gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Kenny Piper. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
1-1.
Throw to second. Out. Even with the amazing speed he's got, stealing a base is tough to do. Great job by the catcher to get that ball out efficiently and accurately to cut him down for the caught stealing. 2 outs and a runner
Now
at first.
batting,
Coming
number
up to the
4.
dish for Columbus, Moss. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the 1-1. Comes up empty, strike 2. 1 and 2 now with nothing but fastballs so far. He should stay back and expect something off speed. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And misses inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner stranded. End of 3, all tied 1-1. 2 away here, nobody on. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Moss.
Hike. Ball. 1-1.
A little up front there, swings through it. Great time to go to the slider.
2 strikes.
He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Just outside. And that's ball 2. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, no 1 left. And we're through 5 innings. Columbus with the lead, 4-1. Have you got problems
Leading
with
off for
polecats?
Montgomery,
Are you
the
fussing
second
with
baseman,
ferrets?
Matt
Do stoats have you stumped?
Horvath.
Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs. And it's a pop-up. Moss under it. And there's 1 down. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there.
Now batting.
One out and runners at
4.
first and second. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Moss.
Ball. 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Cotto over at second. Horn over at first with one away. Late that time, and it's strike two. 3 Ks already for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. One-two pitch. Got the K. And they're 2 down.
Now batting.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling... Here comes the closer in the ninth, Moss. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Will Simpson getting ready to hit.
The third baseman, Will Simpson.
Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And that one fouled off. Missed inside with the curveball. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Fly ball out to left field. The left fielder under it. There's one down. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the fly out. Now, Mac Horvath. Swing and a high fly to left. Out number 2. Base is empty with 2 out. Homer Bush Jr. will hit next. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets them down 1-2-3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up in the bottom of the ninth. Man on at first. Now at the dish, Diego Benitez.
Hey, nice rip.
Sliced the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Lockdown relief out of the pen. Exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. So they bring on their closer in the 8th.
Number 4.
This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. And a curve misses outside. The Biscuits with the tying run at the dish. Skies it out towards left center. Cotto on the move. Got it. So they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Clingstones lead it 3-0. We're back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the right fielder, Mason Auer.
Ball. Two-oh.
And another ball.
Up.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. They need runners, so he did the right thing to take until he got a strike. But now he has to find a way on base. Swing and a miss late on that one.
Full count.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. So up next, Will Simpson, 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play. The right fielder moving under this one. 1 away. Digging in for the Biscuits, Mac Horvath. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one is labeled. Does it have the distance? Into the bullpen and gone. Wastes no time on this one. It's 3-2. No quit in this team at all. They're still fighting. That one was almost robbed out there in right field. The batter can feel good about the round tripper, but looking at the right fielder, he's replaying that one mentally, wondering if he could have brought it back. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. And that's ripped into right. Fair ball. Here comes the throw. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Roldy Munoz, trying to strand the runner at second. I'm sure he's got a... If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Moss. Stepping in now, currently a top 10 catching prospect in the game. Just missed. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. On the ground. Steps on first for the out.
That is good.
Back to the top of the order here. Drew Baker now at the plate. Here's a pop-up. Moss settles underneath it. 2 down. One down.
Now
Moss,
batting,
the next to
number
hit.
4.
0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. Ugly cut right there. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. 2 straight swings to start this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. Right through there for the strikeout. And there's 2 down. Bases empty, one away. Moss digs in now. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
Yep.
At a certain point, you have to
0-1.
commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from
1-2.
him to sell the changeup. Caught him looking for the strikeout. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and
Now
they're less
batting.
able to react on a good fastball in.
Now
That
batting.
might explain
Right
the batter
fielder,
taking strike
Rob
3 called here.
Jones.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe. Tough sliding for him in this one for sure. I'm sure they got the...
twist like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast.
They turn to their closer, Moss. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments. So digging in, Jacob Rtts. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Tying run waits at the plate. Good eye on that pitch. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Called out on strikes, and there's one away. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Yerlin Confidant. 0 for 4 so far. He's flied out twice and also grounded out and struck out. 2 down. So it's their last chance of the ballgame. Number 9 hitter here trying to get on base, set the table for the top of the lineup, and give them a chance at staying alive in this one. Grounder to the left side. And that is the ball game. Moss notches his 10th save of the season. He's proven to be a reliable arm out of the bullpen, and it shows that the coaching staff trusts him that he's got 10 saves this year. So up next,
third,
Moss.
the catcher, number 4.
Clutch off, drive him in right here. Here you go.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. That's an uncharacteristic chase. He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. Time called as he tries to refocus, down 0-2. Now here's the 0-2. Got him. And now 2 gone. 2 away and a runner at first. And here's the catcher, Moss. First at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Down 0-2, swings through it. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Nobody out and a runner at first. Moss, 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB, will definitely want to do better this time. And that drops in for a strike. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Got him. One gone now in the top of the 6th.
Now batting.
It's the large lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burger. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. With no runs on the board, they're trying to jumpstart their offense. Maybe this bunt single can put a bit of a charge into them.
Number 4.
If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. 3 Ks already for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And pops it up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out.
Count is 3-2.
Rolls away a little bit. And the runner will hold. This pitch popped up. Alvarez moving under this one. And there's one away. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but...
Here come the boogeyman, what we do on the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girls in the cause I need all the things. So damn, cause I need the punk rock, bubble way, shuffle your feet. I feel the fast lane, guarantee we winning no rap race. Beat them all, I'm stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My face, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same, you can contain all of my pain, but you let the fame with the one page, with the book never remains. That I can die happily while you screaming my name.
closer in the ninth, Moss, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the save. So digging in, Maximo Acosta, 1 for 3.
The shortstop, Maximo Acosta.
One and
Counts 1-0.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Hard hit, right side. Steps on the
He's
bat,
out.
and the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth.
Now
He's
batting,
2 outs
the right
away.
fielder,
Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, Mark Coley. That one ripped into right center. Back there. And caught on the warning track. What an
Now
effort he
batting,
put in on that
the
play.
second
Covered a
baseman,
ton of
Gibby.
ground and saved extra bases with the catch. On the mound, he might want to take a second before throwing this next pitch to give him a break. The second baseman
ball.
in the box now, leaves that one up high. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
I got 1 ball,
We're in
1
the
strike.
bottom of the ninth inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. They're down to their final strike of the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. In the air to right, and that should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Moss with some outstanding relief work in the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job to help get the win. Moss, the next to hit.
Hey, keep it going up
And
there.
you'd
Coach
have
up.
to think
You
that a
next.
breakthrough might be coming here. Fouled off to the right. 1 out with a runner at second. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just misses with that one. That was a well-executed 2-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Gets him looking. 2 down. I really wanted to see a little more of an aggressive approach from him right there. Chance to move ahead, and he went down looking. We're back here at the
Leading it
ballpark,
off,
and here at
the
the plate,
catcher,
Moss.
number 4.
Hey! 0-1.
And he steps out of the box asking for time. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it. On to first. Out. 1 away on a drop third strike. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, number 6. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
All ones the count.
And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. So 2 down. Now Moss. Johnson has been excellent in this ballgame. 2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard liner. Base hit. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. And now the DH, Cade Bunnell. Moss leads off of first with 2 out. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. The Blue Wahoos lead it 4-0. Two away.
Now
to first and third. Next up, the designated hitter, Torrin Montgomery. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Thrown and safe. That is a stolen base. Here's a pop-up. And that ends the inning. 2 left on. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Pensacola with the lead. We're back here at the ballpark. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Moss. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cade.
I think he may find a way to get some extra. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Moss. On to try and lock this thing up. Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola,
the right
Coley.
fielder,
1 for 2.
Coley.
Fly out to center field. The center fielder moving under this one. And there's one down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, number 3. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Next one's popped in the air into right. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So down to their final out of this one.
Head.
And that drops in for a strike. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get the called strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. Moss is just 1 strike away.
1-1-1.
This to third. Throws sails over the first baseman's head. That's what speed coming out of the batter's box can do to a defense. He was definitely feeling the pressure to get a throw off quickly, and he rushed it, leading to that error. Got to do better than that. Two down and a runner at second
Now
base.
batting,
Ronnie
the third
Simon
baseman,
now at the plate.
Ronnie
1 for 3.
Simon.
That one fouled off. This pitch popped up. McCabe. Ball game. Moss with a good relief effort to help lock down the victory. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Couple shaky moments, but he didn't lose control and helped him get the win. Nice job. So they turn to their closer, Moss. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments.
Hitter, PJ Morlando.
The designated
Ball,
hitter,
that's
the
up there.
leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Liner to center. Racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Troy.
And here's the first baseman, Troy Johnston. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Only one out remaining. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Dalvi Rosario. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Great deception on the first pitch changeup. The arm action fooled the batter, and the pitcher stole a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. In the air to left center. Looks like extra bases. Won't get to this one in the alley. Around first and digging for second. To second, but it's offline. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. This one is labeled. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The run comes in from second. The throw to second is offline. Really strong, loud contact on that swing. It didn't have enough to leave the ballpark, but it's still a very nice double. And now the right fielder, Mark Coley. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. They're down to their final strike of the game.
0-2.
Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. I know it turned out to be a ball, but it very well could have been strike 3 to end the game. That would give you nightmares. Just misses there. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Moss is just 1 strike away. Grounder to the left side. And that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Tag out, and that is the ball game. Moss with a solid showing out of the pen in the win. An imperfect save, but a save nonetheless. Couple shaky moments, but he didn't lose control and helped him get the win. Nice job.
Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm the observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with your mind. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body the room when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. I blew from a zeno of land. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed. Now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate over body. Darling, if you know you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear disguise.
Loser summoned from the bullpen, Moss. And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third already. Go-ahead run
Now
on
batting,
base.
left
Here's the
fielder,
left fielder, Andy Garriola.
Garriola.
That just missed. Definitely a strikeout situation. If the ball's put in play, the run can score in a lot of ways. And that drops in for a strike. The Smokies with the go-ahead run at third. Didn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. Strike two.
2-2, yeah.
A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. All square at 4. Makes the catch for the second out. I'm sure he's feeling frustrated after he came away empty on that line out, but the odds are good he'll get plenty more hits if he keeps hitting it like that. Stepping in, Jonathan
Long.
on the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. It
Now
looked for a
that,
second like he was a
hit
little out in
in
front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. 2 outs, runner on first base. Hayden McGeary digs in
that's
now.
off the plate.
He's already homered in this ball game. One and 0, and the pitch. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. At the plate, Pablo Aliendo.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Got it started a little too early there. Strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
One ball.
2 runs in to score in the inning. Here in the top half of the 10th. In the air, out towards right center. Milligan on the way over. Drops into the glove. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So 2 runs. He gave them some good work out of the pen here. Wasn't perfect, but he was steady enough. Here comes the closer in the 9th, Moss.
Number 4.
Coming to the dish for
Leading
Knoxville,
off for
Brett Bateman.
Knoxville,
1 for
the center
3.
fielder, Brett Bateman.
Pops this one up, foul on the left side. Ogans gets under it. And there's one down.
The batter, the second
He's
baseman,
2 outs
Vidal
away. The batter now,
Brujan.
Vidal Brujan. 0 for 3. A flyout, a ground out, and a strikeout. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing.
I got one
That
ball, one
curveball
strike.
was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. One ball, one strike. Dodges
Two
that
balls,
fastball.
one strike. Three balls, one strike.
That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. There's a strike.
Count is 3 and 2.
One down. Base is empty here in the 9th. And that's a strikeout looking. Only 1 out remaining. And now, Ed Howard, 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get the called strike. Missed
That's inside.
Ball 1. Looked like there was a bit too much movement on that two-seamer. Just couldn't stay over the edge. On the ground, this should do it. On to first. Ball game. Moss, with an excellent effort in relief en route to the win, didn't allow any runs and got the save. That was So up
Batting
next,
third,
Moss.
the catcher,
Definitely
number 4.
scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. Moss measures 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2024.
Ball.
First pitch misses, ball 1. And that's ripped to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That is the inning. 1 inning in the books here, no score. Now a chance for
Batting
Brett
9,
Bateman.
the center fielder, Brett Bateman.
This pitch popped up, settles under it. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Runner at first. Moss will hit
Now
next.
batting,
0 for
number
1 so
4.
far. Line drive for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base
Now
hit.
back,
Good job
the
to stay
designated
back
hitter,
on that one and not
Cade.
roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. In the air to left center. Snags it on the run. They limit the damage here. Digging in for the
Now
Smokies,
batting,
Vidal
second baseman,
Brujan.
Vidal Brujan.
Fires to the plate. Catcher can't hang on, and it's 3-1. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. 2 outs and runners at
Now
first and
batting,
second.
number
Here's the
4.
catcher, Moss. 1 for 2. And that's off the
That's
inside
inside.
edge. 1-0. McCade, the lead runner at second. Cotto at first. 2 out.
Aye. 1-1. That's ball
Advantage
2.
to the hitter right now. He's got
2
runners
balls,
on
1
and a
strike.
friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
2
The
balls, 2
Smokies
strikes.
leading by 3. Bottom half of the 5th. Full count now.
count's full.
What a take with 2 strikes. Cade Bunnell waits on deck. And that'll load the
Pitcher ready,
bases.
ball 4.
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it.
Now batting, the
Digging in
designated
at the
hitter,
dish for the
Cade
Cleanstones, Cade Bunnell.
Bunnell.
And the 0-1 now. In the air to the right. It's pretty deep. As they escape the bases loaded jam. Feels like they missed a huge opportunity there. And we're through 5 innings. The Smokies lead. We head back to the top of the order. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Vidal Brujan. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Moss, the next to hit.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Tying run waits at the plate. That one fouled off. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And the tying run's at the plate. Got the K. 2 away. Geez, maybe take a beat before you decide
Now
to swing at the
back,
pitch.
the
That
designated
fastball
hitter,
was nowhere
Cade
close to the zone, and he still hacked at it. You can't get that swing happy on 0-2. Gotta show more discipline. And now the DH,
Now batting,
Hayden
the
McGeary.
designated hitter,
3 for
Hayden
3 with 2 singles and a
McGeary.
double.
Runner,
There goes the runner. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. No throw, he gets in safely. trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. Moss, 1 for 3.
Hey! All ones the count.
The next
Ball
offering
one.
misses, and the count is 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, as that one was high. I know it was a hitter's count, but no need to get so aggressive and chase something you can't do much with. Gotta do better. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Smokies hold on to win it.
Yeah. I'm saying I just should have real west side.
So they turn to their closer.
Number 4.
Now at the dish, Derry. Hill, 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike. Puts this one in the air down the line. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Called out on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth.
The batter, number
He's
11.
2 outs away.
Shortstop,
Ed Howard getting ready to hit.
Howard.
Pop-up foul on the right side. That's out number 2. And here's the catcher,
batter,
Pablo
the catcher,
Aliendo.
Pablo
1 for 3.
Aliendo.
Hey! 0-1. Nope. Ball 1.
They're down to their final strike of the game. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Moss had a strong showing in relief in the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Locked down relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. So out of town, how could I none of your
To their closer, Moss. Save opportunity right here. And now the center fielder, Eddie Park. Over 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball upstairs.
That one missed. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. The left fielder to bat next. Tying run waits at the plate.
Yeah!
Ball four there. Tying run is on base. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, number 3. He swings and fouls one off. Curveball drops in for a strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The Barons with the potential winning run at the plate. Struck the batter out looking. And that is a big first out. Ryan Burrows getting ready to hit.
15, designated hitter, Ryan Burrows.
That one fouled off. Base hit right field. And now the potential winning run is on base. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical, but so is every single run. So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret. Amaya in the box now, takes strike one. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in, here's the throw. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. Also crosses the plate. You love to see concentration like that. The left-hander on now, Colton Ingram.
Number 56.
He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. Moss wasn't in top form in this one, though they managed to get the win. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Moss.
That's outside. No, inside.
Foul ball there. Righty comes to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. In time. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the first. And now the DH, Ryan Burrows.
The designated hitter, Ryan Burrows.
Bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging on the curve. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the
Now
left
the left fielder, Mario Camilletti.
Camilletti.
Ball one.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Just took too long to recognize that one was going to land in the zone. Great work with that big bender. Strike on the inside corner. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard.
The third base.
Here's the third baseman, Andre Lipsius. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night.
1-0.
Big sigh of relief from the pitcher after he got away with that high curve. He'll want to bring that down as this game goes on. Oh my, right to the backstop. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. Camilletti, the runner at second, 1 away. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Off the mark there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Safe. Nick Podcool will hit next. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. To second, but it's offline. And now a single could score 2. Second and third here, 1 away. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. Stay put. Count moves to 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing doing on the bases. 3-0 now. There's a strike. And they're all loaded up. So digging in, Eddie Park. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. But the runners do not advance. 2-1 pitch upcoming. That one hammered but pulled foul. Full house on the bases with 1 away. And that one gets by the catcher. And he scores on the passed ball, as that one is going to cost them. Another full count pitch. And that'll load the bases. Ryan Burroughs digs in now. This pitch popped up. Settles under it. That is as quick as it gets. 3 pitches, 3 outs. Inning is over. Offense held 1 away with a runner at third. Moss, and he has struggled this year.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Ground ball to first. Pod cool. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation. Come through with the RBI ground out. Moss, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count? 1-1.
1 ball,
the
1
pitcher
strike.
has to see the hitter getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase.
Ball, that's just out.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Got the strikeout looking. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Moss, now in the box, comes up empty with the swing there. Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with 1 out. That's off the mark. And the count 2-1. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Strike 2. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up right now. Might want to get a few more reps in the cage before the next game. Summoned from the bullpen, Moss, aiming to bounce back after blowing a save opportunity the last time out. And now, Mario Camilletti, 4 for 4 ball game with a double and 3 singles. Here's a grounder right side, and it goes just foul. It's a comebacker to the mound. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Man on at first, digging in for the Barons, Omar Narvaez. Ground ball to second. Alvarez on the run, spinning throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Lipsius. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely, you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The Barons trailing by 3. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Fly ball down the line. The left fielder drifting towards this one. And there are 2 outs. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken him down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. foul ball there. The left-handed batter waits.
That's out.
They're down to their final strike of the game. On the ground, this should do it. And safe at first. Some strange defense there. Now up West.
Now batting.
1 for 3.
Third baseman, West. Jack.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Barons with the tying run at the dish. Fouled off left side. Now here's the 0-2. Ground ball. This one should do it. And that is the ball game. Moss with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen. Exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job to help get the win. So they bring on their closer in the 8th. Moss has had trouble with batters from the right side this year, and we'll see one to begin the outing. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. That one's in there. That's strike one. Fly ball out to right.
That's fine. I got it.
And that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. 9th inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Stepping in, Jacob
The
Amaya.
shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
And that's
Ball
off the
inside.
inside edge. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. There's a strike. Swings and misses. Struck the batter out. Leadoff hitter retired here in the
Now
ninth.
batting, the second
He's
baseman,
2 outs away.
Mario.
Mario Camilletti, the next to hit.
Camilletti.
He's already homered in this ballgame. There's a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Missed
Nope.
inside with
That's
the
inside.
curveball. To the right side. Alvarez whips it to first.
out.
They are down to their final
Now
out.
batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
And here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 outs, bases empty. And that drops in for a strike. That one just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. The Barons down to their last strike. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Moss with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. Went a little longer than you usually have to for a save. He gave them a textbook performance out of the pen, and shutdown relief like this is always valuable. Nice job to help them get the W.
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin rich. Cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Yeah, don't nobody want. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure. And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. He said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times that I was homeless and the times when I was broke. Miss Lucy made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. And he told me not to ask me again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow when you rain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna dance slow when you rain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna dance slow and go. Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Anybody, you.
for your company. My sugar, tastes like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth. And I'm still just trying to understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I like. Mess is what I'm like. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Shelf now. Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Self now. Is it our love that sets my soul on fire?
y yo. I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments. I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in it. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an idea.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
So 2 down.
Batting
Moss
third, the
getting
catcher,
ready to hit.
number 4.
Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Moss, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks.
1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Here's a fly to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That is the inning. 1 out, runner at second base. The batter now, Nick Cale.
Nick Cale.
Puts a bunt down. 2 down.
He's out.
Incredible bare hand effort there. Love to see that.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Luke
Moss, the next to hit.
Now
Runner
batting,
at second
number
with
4.
nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
Hey, drive them in. We need you right here.
Ball 1. High. 1-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging. 1 out.
Now batting.
2 outs and a runner at first.
Now
Coming
batting,
up to the dish
number
for Columbus, Moss. Strike 1. That's great location to tie him up on the hands. That's a good spot.
Ball.
Good job. Drive them in right here. Here we go.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is out number 3. So 2 on and 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, number 7.
Vargas.
Runner on the go. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. Moss, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. A frozen rope. Makes the grab, 1 away. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a